Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers, Facebookians. Welcome to another edition of Mary Sky Riddley's video blog. I'm Mary Sky. Some of you wondering or looking, I haven't taken my shirt off to get into my jammies yet, but that's okay. So I got a mini update for you all. So as you know, earlier today I wasn't feeling good. I actually was tired, and so I got out of bed, and went and dilated. I've dilated. This is my third time. I just finished dilating. And so what happened was, I went to a neighbor messaged me. It's raining, and she's got a little one that's sick. And I forgot to get baby wipes for her. I was so busy taking care of Shelby's vodka purchases that I forgot about uh, other issues. Well, anyways, what happened is so I went to the post office. They were closed. I went to the uh, WIC program to get Mariceller checks, which I was complaining to Chloe. Chloe's like, Rita, you can't do this because walking in my heart is good, but with the way things are looking in this world, things are bad. So what happened was she's just like, you can't do this, you got to take a break. Um, so then we went to the store and we got some groceries, and I was really bummed out because um, was was hard, because the post office is hard because they're closed. So I was like bummed out. I have to pay the electric bill, and then I got to pay the rent, and the rent's due. And I was like, damn it. So I was supposed to drop it off on Friday, but my problem is I just not feeling too well. I should have sent Chloe early. Instead, it was like you know I needed a bath. Chloe needed. So when we got done, it was pretty bad. So what happened was we got our uh, baths done, and I fell asleep in Chloe's room. I was just tired, and then I fell asleep in the bed. Again, Chloe and I finally got moving, and I was kind of bummed because I'm an exhausted woman who's very tired. So we came home, and I messaged Shelby, and I said, "Hey, I'm just exhausted getting your vodka and stuff. So you come and pick up." Well, she came by, and she and her son had dinner, and then she came by. Her son went to sleep, and like 4 years old, and all of a sudden, you know, uh, she and I talked, and she goes, she thinks Chloe's mental problem is multiple personality. I thought so too, because the whole way with this Isaiah guy that she was making different personality. So we talked about that, and then after her smoke, she came back in, and everyone started enjoying themselves, talking and stuff. Shelby fell asleep on my bed, and it was funny because we finally woke up, realizing the time, and we're going, oh, So I just placed an order on for baby monitor because she's just next door. So she one of those affordable ones. She needs to know her child's okay. So I was like learning from her that they diagnosed schizophrenic. So she has a lot of supposedly scans from her mother's side, schizophrenia. So I was thinking about my own mom, why she drank, was in our family, and no one wants to talk about it. So this weekend's gonna be a gaming weekend for me. I didn't expect my wine supply to go between two of us, because it was, heck, I enjoy good company. He invited me for vodka, so is Chloe. So it's like okay. So the next thing thing I gotta do is uh, up wine and pick up pick like groceries at Walmart, toting back the wine it is. I mean, she wants wine, so I'm gonna have to get her a couple boxes of wine and leave it go at that. Just leaving us with just lay with. And then my next delivery for booze would be the 20. It's not bad. So, but yeah, I got a baby monitor ordered because in our community we live, and one of the things that I do want to complain, sometimes I complain about doing too much. I mean, physically, mentally, I may be, looking after Chloe sometimes is hard. Place clean is hard. I'm gonna have Chloe while I'm playing games today do some tidying. She's gonna clean the kitchen, etc. She's gonna do the cleaning this week, and I'm gonna take a break. Literally, and so and then then there's the next week. I mean, uh, living on this island, you can make it no problem. The problem is when you got to leave the island, it's expensive. I mean, like I said in my previous videos that do watch today, and holy crap, I have for other money to come in next week to get the electric bill paid because do double every goes to Christmas. So but the baby monitor was a must because I'm not going to allow her to pass out on my bed without keeping an eye on her on size bed, and my kid takes the entire bed for being a 4-year-old. So and likes the TV in the room. So she's just like, what do you do? So she's like, so we got a bed put together, and me being like a parent to Ely, I call because GID, gender identity dysphoria, that Ellie needs her own TV. I mean, that's one thing. And so we're doing what we can, but also it's just amazing after Maricela, and that's kind of hard because Maricela message means, can you do that for me? Can you do this for me? And it's like, I never. I mean, literally, I don't complain. I mean, I have Chloe for a reason. Okay, Chloe has got legs. Chloe is 30 years old. Chloe knows that she doesn't have heart disease, so she could just walk down to the hill, go to the store. Maricel needs like milk and bring back milk, whereas it's a whole different ball game. So with me, it's more of a what Maricela needs and wants than anything else. So to me, it's that's how it works. And so like Maricela said, because her own dad, Belle's dad, her daughter's dad, doesn't look after her. People that look after her is like her dad. I mean, they look after Belle and me. It's like, here's some milk, here's some eggs, here's whatever for Belle. Can you get some hot milk and hot dogs and something else? And we did. And then she says that night when Chloe was off to Anacortes and she walks them, that she messaged me. She says, can you uh give me get me some corn tortillas. So I got her a 30-pack, so she can make taquitos. And so technically, she's Hispanic, but same time, she has her own opinion, but she also knows that taquitos is for her and her daughter, mostly for her daughter. So she's just like, thanks, Rita, so much, and it's the way it is. You just got to look after the little one, and because and so with me, I'm looking after Marcella. I'm also looking after Shelby. I like Shelby a lot. And then, my cousin-in-law messaged me and she's like, hey, I still call her cousin even though she's divorced my cousin. And Cass's phone pretty much, so phone charger, but a universal phone charger. So you get the idea. I mean, I've had to place a few orders on Amazon, so I've been utilizing Amazon a lot more. And so technically, it kind of gets to the point where it's hard, not including I got to place an order for razor blades unless I get them on Tuesday, more likely I have them delivered mailed to me because, in my opinion, I'm finding Walmart, once I get situated, the Walmart I went to, I will find out if Walmart is got what we need. Now, Walmart doesn't have our stuff now, but anyway, look at it. Once I know none of those stores have those, then me and Chloe will probably more likely just get our razor blades and a shaving cream mailed in, just completely delivered, so we can actually try to limit the island runs because it is expensive. However, mental health and stuff is a different story. So, well, let me tell you another story. So, for some of you out there, uh, Chloe's making a decision by Tuesday to go to mental health, more likely another hospital. So it just depends on her and the insurance, but otherwise, and how cooperative she's gonna want to do it. Yet one of the things Chloe was asking me about was to get her diagnosis paper again. Apparently, she called her Grammy. Sounds like nice lady. And her Grammy basically stated, that she needs uh, a few things, so basically, she needs a few things. So um, the best course of action right now is to work on that. But her grandmother said it herself that she knows that Chloe needs to be on disability, but Chloe's mom thinks there's nothing wrong with Chloe, and Chloe's grandfather thinks Chloe's mentally ill and is a transvestite. So, which one of the things I better email is the grandpa and give the number so grandpa can call Chloe so Chloe can actually get in touch with her grandpa, check in with him because she's talked to her grandparents, except for her grandparents in Ohio, which she needs to get a number for. But otherwise, she's got the numbers and she's just got to call, So, but back to that, So Tuesday I'm paying on layaway and I'm paying the electric bill Wednesday, and I'm also buying bus fare or train fare, which is expensive. I mean, literally, it's going to cost me close $20, not including $10, just for uh, Maricela, because she's coming along to go and take care of some stuff so she can move off the looking for places now as far away as possible. So she's looking at Spokane. So I mean, that's halfway across state, which I support. And so, it's uh, interesting, It's like she wants to go to Spokane, let her go to Spokane. I mean, frankly, if we ever pass through Spokane, we can always say hello to her, but you know how it goes. So she's different, So but yeah, anyways, that's where it stands. I got to get into spreadsheets again soon. I should finish up what I was working at stage 5. Then I start stage 1 again, and stage 2, stage 3, and so forth. So, but yeah, otherwise, all and life is good. And like I said, we're just chillaxing. I'm slowly but surely hoping to knock some more stuff out after the holidays. My game list. I mean, I'm gonna have plenty of games for Christmas. It's more knocking out what needs to be knocked out on my game list for uh, Christmas. And so. Uh, from that aspect, I also got some calls to make to the Chamber of Commerce or email them inquiring about getting into a directory for online for their website for being a minister, just in case someone wants to a wedding. I can get papers. I mean, I can just order what do you call it? Marriage certificates, have them on hand, so then I can just do them as I see fit. As long as they get the license, it should be no trouble, right? So that works, and put my hat in the ring for that, and yeah. So on that aspect, so yep. Otherwise, it's good. Nothing to report. Like I said, I want to finish up the wine. I'm dilating again soon, and and so you get the short update this early in the morning. Me and Chloe's got to get some sleep. We have a mission to do this morning to the food bank, and oh no, we're skipping the food bank. We're good. We're going to do so. That said, everything, I will keep you updated in part 2 later today. I'm making these short since there's nothing much time. So please add and subscribe. Please post comments. Please leave feedback. Hit that like and subscribe button. So some fun, even for the family. There it comes.